Hey everyone, welcome back to a new video. In this video, we are going to talk about the automatic record creation policies. So far, we have discussed about the auto numbering in our playlist, and now we will be understanding that what is the use case of this automatic record creation policies. So let me just click on this. So now here I can create the record creation and update rules, but before creating them, let's understand that what are they exactly. So let's say you want to create some records of particular entities based upon the activities such as emails, phone calls, and other activities, right? So let's say I have received one email and I want to create a record creation and update rule which generates a record of the case entity out of that email based upon certain conditions. So let's say the email contains a few important keywords related to some query, or let's say issue, or some product issue, something like that. I want to identify those keywords, and based on those keywords, I want to create the case record into the system automatically. So where it basically helps the agents to automate the process of creating the records directly from the activities. It means that they do not have to go manually and have to create the records of particular entities. They can directly generate the records, or we can say automate the process of creating the records from the activities which are there in your system, right? So let's see how we can configure this thing. I'm going to click on new in order to create a new record creation rule. And now here I can give a name to my rule. So what I want to do here is that I want to generate the case record from the phone call. So I'll give a name to my rule. What is going to be the name? I'm going to give the name like convert important phone calls to case records. Okay, this is the name of my rule. And then I'm going to keep the queue scope as track single queue, right? And here you have to identify that which activity type you want to monitor. So you have multiple types of activities, right? You have appointment, conversation, copilot transcript, email, phone call, etc., etc. So you can choose whatever you want to choose. I'll choose phone call in my scenario, and once I do that, I'll have to click on save. All right. So once you save it, you'll be able to see that here you can add the conditions, right? You can add the conditions to evaluate and then the actions to take. So I'm going to add a condition here. Let's click on new. And here I have to provide a name to my condition. So let's provide a name. Check whether the phone call contains uh, keywords like important or issue. Okay, so this is going to be the name of my condition. And now we can add the steps for a condition from here. So I'm going to click on add, and here you can see the options. You can add a row. If you want to just add a single row to check, you can just add a row. If you want to add a group, you can also add a group, and then you can also add a related entity here. So in my scenario, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on add group, and here I can choose the operator. So I'll choose the operator as or, and from here I'll select the fields. So first of all, I want to select the subject of my phone call. If my subject contains a word like, let's say, issue, then in that scenario I want to convert that phone call into my case record. Then I can again click on add. I can add a row here. I'll again check for other keyword. Let's say subject contains keyword like important. In that scenario also I want to convert it. We can also check for other fields such as description. So let's say if the description contains the same thing, if it contains issue, or let's say if the description contains important, in that scenario I want to convert my phone call activity into the record. Okay, so this is the thing which I want to perform. Now what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to see the options for creating the record. So by default it is showing me the case entity, but I can select any entity I want to select, right? You have the list of all the entities available here, and from this list you can choose whatever entity you want to select, right? If you want to, let's say, create a lead record, then you can just simply go and create a lead record from here as well. In my scenario I'm going to keep it as case only, and then I'll click on save. All right. So once I save it, what I have to do here is that I have to click on save and open Power Automate, because the thing which happens is that whenever you configure all these conditions and all this stuff, it basically creates a Power Automate flow, and that Power Automate flow actually creates the record of case into the system. So let's say if you want to configure the Power Automate flow, you can directly click on save and open Power Automate, and it will open that flow for you. All right, so now I can see the Power Automate flow here, and I'm going to click here on the first action, and here you can see that we have the change type as modified. But what I want to do here is that whenever I add a new phone call activity during that period of time, also this Power Automate flow should get triggered. So I'm going to select it as added or modified, and I want to trigger it when my fields like subject and description are modified. So I'm going to write the logical name of the subject field and also of the description field, right? So we are going to mention both of them, and then let's go to the second step here. So in the second step, as you can see, it is creating a record of case, because that is what we have selected here. Now you can set other attributes like case title and all that stuff. So I'm going to select the case title from here. So I'll keep the subject of our phone call as the case title. So let's do that. And then here in the customer context, what I want to do here is that I want to set up the lookup value. So I'm going to write contacts, and inside that I'm going to choose this regarding. So let's search for that, and let's add the regarding value, something like this. And for the description, what I can do is that I can just go here and add the description of the phone call activity inside this. So let's add that. All right. And in the similar way, you can add or set other field values as well, right? If you want to set the priority as high, you can do that. If you want to change the status region also, you can do that. I'm just going to keep this much of changes, and now I'm going to click on save. All right, so now as you can see, the PowerPoint flow is saved. I'll come back to my record creation rule. I'll click on close, and now I'm going to activate it. So I'm going to click on activate. So as you can see, the record creation rule is activated now. What we'll be doing is that I'm going to go to the activities tab here in my application, and now from here I'm going to create a new phone call activity. So let's click on phone call from here, and now we can just provide a subject to it. So let's provide a subject. mm, Issue related to a smartphone. Let's say this is the title, or we can say subject. I'm going to keep the direction as incoming because we are receiving the call, and then we can write the name of the person from whom we are receiving the call. So let's select this particular contact from here. Yes, so I'm selecting this contact. So this contact is basically calling to me, and then I can provide the description. So let's provide the description. I have been facing issues, or we can say issue, in my iPhone. This is important. Please look into this matter. Right. So this is the description, and this is going to be the title. So as you can see, in the subject we have the keyword issue, and in the similar way we have issue and important here in the description. So this should make our uh, record creation rule work, right? So in the regarding, I'm going to select the name of that contact. So let's select that, and let's click on save. So the moment I click on save, it is going to create this phone call activity for me. Let's click on close. And now what should happen is that there should be a case record created for us. So let's go to the case entity, and now I'm going to click on refresh. All right. So now as you can see, there is one case record created here. Let me just open it. And the title of the case record is issue related to a smartphone. It is also showing me a case ID. And if you go and see this customer value, which was our lookup value, here the name of the contact is selected. And in the description, as you can see, it is showing me the description of the phone call activity, right? So this is how you can utilize this thing. What you can do is that you can create the record creation rule. You can modify the Power Automate flow as per your choice. And then this record creation rule will trigger the changes as per the condition which we have mentioned here, and that's how our record for a particular entity which we have selected in the rule is going to be created, right? So this was about the automatic record creation policies. I hope that this thing is clear to you and you enjoyed this video. And if that's the case, then please make sure that you like this video, share this with your friends, and also subscribe to this channel in order to never miss this type of videos. Right? I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.